The report says existing home sales dropped 2.8% year over year in May. This comes as statewide median home prices rose 6.8%. The spike in prices contributed to strong demand and the tight inventory of homes. Officials say that May through August is when most of those home sales are made.
June is typically our strongest month for sales, for closings. And so we'll be looking at those figures real closely to get some type of indication as to whether or not the summer is going to be strong compared to last year.
The report also showed a 0.38% decrease in 30-year fixed rate mortgages.